Hello, I'm back with the last part of the Chapter 8 test with 8.8 exponential growth and decay. Cletus is here to help. So let me first write, y equals, so this is our exponential function, which when we use for growth and decay means that b is either going to be increasing or it's going to be decreasing. So exponential growth means that b is greater than 1. So it's 100% and then some. It's growing. Decay means it's going to be between, so b is between 0 and 1, meaning it's going to be between 0 and 100%. So it's decaying. It's less than 100%. So when I use this formula, this is going to be my initial amount that I'm putting in, initial amount, and then B is going to be my either growth or my decay. So number 15, so Kaylin's been playing Xbox again since we are home a lot. She just bought a new Adventure Time game for only blank amount of money because it's been out for 5 years. So when the game came out, it was $40, but it depreciated in value. Okay, so I'm going to use that. So y equals a times b to the power of x. I'm going to put that in parentheses. So if my game was $40, that's my initial, and I know it's going to be to the power of x. And then what are we going to do with b? So b is depreciating. It's less than 100%. So I'm going to do 100% minus the 5%. Okay, so y equals 40 times 95% to the power of x. 95% as a decimal is 0.95. So that's my function. Okay, so B says if I want to figure out the price now, so in 5 years when x is equal to 5, so I'm just going to simply plug in when x is equal to 5. Because we don't have a calculator, that would be very difficult to simplify. But just as a reminder, if you did have a calculator and you were simplifying it, make sure to do 0.95 to the power of 5 first and then multiply it by 40. So order of operations. All right, number 16. You want to invest in a new hand sanitizer business that's offering to pay back with compound interest since they really need the money now. So you invest $100 and they will compound your interest quarterly with a 4% interest rate. So I'm going to use my same equation, a times b to the power of x. And when I use this equation, I'm going to use my initial amount just like the last one. What's going to be different with this one are two things. One thing is I'm earning money, so 100% plus something. The other thing is because I'm compounding quarterly, that means I'm taking my rate and I'm dividing by 4, so 4% divided by 4. The other thing that's different is my number of times that I'm compounding is going to be quarterly, so 4 times the number of years. So I can simplify this. Y equals 100 times, so 100% is 1, 4% is 0.04 divided by 4, so 1 plus 0.01, so 1.01 to the power of 4x. So that is my function for that problem. So on B, if I want to figure out my balance in 3 years, I'm going to use that function, 100 times 1.01. I'm plugging in 3 for x, so to the power of 12. Okay, and then the last one, which graph best represents number 16? So this one represents growth, and this one represents decay. A good way to see it is if it was a line, I can see it's positive. If this was a line, I could see that it's negative. So this is increasing as I go along, the value of y, or like my money. This one I can see that y is going down, so my function is decreasing. All right, so that is it for this. Thanks. Bye.